want answers.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Hi, and welcome to 647. 6 stories for 7 a.m. because there is a doggone famine of truth in our country. And this is your quick news fix. And the truth starts now. All right, listen. It's Glide Slope Thursday. So I hope you got over the hump yesterday. And now we want to give those wings a little notch of flaps, push that yoke forward, and we're going to get on the perfect glide slope heading all the way through Friday and the weekend. All right, so let's kick it off. Trump's second quarter blows all the experts out of the water. April to June, the U.S. economy expanded at a 3% annual pace, 3% over the 3 months. America's gross domestic product, or GDP, our country's output of goods and services, rebounded after dropping 0.5% in the first quarter. The second quarter GDP grew by 5 percentage points. That's absolutely phenomenal. Bessent said the Fed and the experts were suffering from tariff derangement syndrome, with all of their calling for price inflation, all of them calling for price inflation. Guess what? June showed a statistically insignificant rise in prices. Experts, wrong again. Orange Ruffy, the winner and champion. All right, take two. Speaking of winner and champion, Katie Ledecky, the golden girl of the swimming world, U.S. swimmer. She won gold in the 1,500-meter freestyle at the World Games this past Tuesday in Singapore. This win, check this out, this win was her 22nd World Championship gold medal and extended her streak of dominance to 15 straight years. She has not lost a 1,500 freestyle competition since she was 13 years old. She's won gold in the event in the last 2 Olympics. Ledecky is 28 years old and has 28 medals, and she is second only to Michael Phelps with 33 medals out of the pool. All right, take 3. A message from Marky Z. Superintelligence will be a super companion for you, or an aid, or a wearable item which can help you 24/7. That's the pitch from Marky Z. It's like when iPhone changed their phones so that you could not remove the battery. Why? 24/7 monitoring device to sell you any idea you look at or talk about, or so much more. That's hopscotch, that iPhone, compared to the revenge of the nerds these sociopathic billionaires have planned for the sheeple. And who are the sheepdogs protecting the sheeple from their craven overlords? Well, those sheepdogs are the bellicose bloviators in Congress. 100% looking like Wimpy from Popeye. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Listen up, Gen Z. These people are creating your slave plantation, and that's if you survive. All right, take 4. The Pelosi Act passes committee vote with all Republicans voting against it except for Josh Hawley. The Republicans are so obvious and transparent that this illegal wealth creation is their right. The Dems all voted for it to make the Republicans look bad. And besides, they'll all continue to cheat on all the laws anyway, so they couldn't care less. What a snake pit. There should be a 24-month audit every 24 months of every member of Congress. And the rhinos are seething. Their claim, the Pelosi Act will unfairly penalize the wealthy who will no longer want to run for office. Hello? Are you people nuts? Good. All right, take 5. Watch the Nijinsky of the two-tiered justice ballet perform his aerial flights of fancy with poor Ghislaine Maxwell. Attorney Marcus is doing the Texas two-step with Ghislaine. Step 1, that's with SCOTUS, the Supreme Court of the United States, and that is appeal to SCOTUS for a wrongful conviction. Step 2 is with Congress. Push for a pardon in exchange for telling Congress everything. Or, if they can't get the pardon for you, plead the 5th and wait to see if SCOTUS reverses your conviction. Pretty good bridge play from a jail cell. No truth, no justice. It's the American way. Suffer the little children. Wow. Who knows where that's going to go? All right, take 6. Don't get confused here. Welcome to Tuesday, where Monday is history and Friday's a mystery. I'm telling you that Tazewell Tuesday is a thing. I know it's Glide Slope Thursday, but Thursday in the summer is the new Friday. Tuesday requires special attention. So I know Tuesday is just Monday's ugly sister for most people, but I see people trying to make Tuesday special. And it's because after Tuesday, even the calendar goes WTF. So here is another psychological story for the Tuesday study group. Last Tuesday in New York City, early morning rush hour, in the subway, sweltering hot, on the 6 train, heading downtown under Lexington Avenue. Pretty full train. Train stops, the doors open, the people get off, more people come in, and right before the doors close, a guy in his 20s, white, with short blonde hair, not raising hell, actually quiet, comes and sits down between 2 commuters. Nobody speaks to him or stares at him. It's New York City. The fun part is he has absolutely no clothes on. No shoes, no socks, no hat, nothing. And you watch the video and nobody cares. Nobody looks at him. Nobody gives a flip as long as he's not a threat. It's hot. It's 90s in the morning, okay? Which is like 10 to 15 degrees hotter in the subway. So the guy is not completely without a premise, not completely without reason. We don't know his name because nobody called the cops. It's New York City. So we don't know when he got off, where he got off. And this is a way to get some extra life out of Tuesday. But not like the Tazewell twins from West Virginia, who stole an RV, bought crack and beer, took all their clothes off while driving 60 miles an hour down the highway, and then decided to fornicate in the driver's side captain's seat. They were arrested and nobody was hurt. But listen, they get special mention from the judges for technique and difficulty. The guy in New York City, he only attempted one discipline, getting naked. The contestants from Tazewell County performed 5 disciplines with varying degrees of difficulty. They won the naming award. So we will continue to evaluate other Tuesday contestants, and I want you all to feel free to send in anyone that you think could be competitive in this. And if somebody beats the Tazewell twins, we'll rename Tuesday. But listen, Tuesday needs some special attention, definitely. But this is Glide Slope Thursday, so you are getting so close. You need to set yourself up well, and if you do it right, you're going to be having fun tonight, and Friday will be a breeze if you even go in, and then the weekend. It's August. I know you people. I know what you're thinking. You may already have left. Guess what? We're not leaving. We're going to be back here tomorrow. And in the meantime, I want you to like us, to share us, to make comments, to send us contestants for Tazewell Tuesday. But above all, do your absolute best today at work, because we're asking God to absolutely bless you, and He will all the way through the weekend. And thank you for participating. Take care.